Hey, I'm Mayla McDuff, and you're watching my documented ghost stories. Today we have a old story, like most ghost stories. It happened in 1876 to a guy named Major Stewart. He passed away as an eccentric 40-year-old man, and they call him eccentric because he was into ghosts. Go figure! So, he also had 14 dogs, and his favorite was a black Cocker Spaniel dog. Wonder why. But anyway, that was his favorite dog out of the 14. And after he died, his family killed all the dogs, which is sad. But the thing is, before Major Stewart died, he said that he would reincarnate himself into his favorite black Cocker Spaniel dog. And then the family just goes and kills him. So that's a little strange. I mean, I don't think I'd say I'd come back as a butterfly, because I'd probably just get killed and eaten by something. I don't think my family would go out killing butterflies, but if they did, I'd be a little hurt. So anyway, his nephew and the nephew's wife moved in. They inherited the house and they moved in, and since all the dogs were gone, it was quiet. And the wife happened to keep smelling a dog odor. She probably just needed a shower. Just saying. So she's smelling a dog odor, and she kept getting pushed around by what felt like a dog. Go figure. They also heard knocking. There were explosions. I don't know how that could happen. I'm not sure what that has to do with the dog either. But that's what they heard. And they also heard voices. So, this continues throughout all the time that they're there. And in 1896, which is 20 years later, the nephew has passed away. Apparently, a taxi cab hit him. Shouldn't have killed those dogs. So now the house is owned by a Captain Stewart. Now, it didn't say if he was part of the Stewart family or if it was just some random guy named Stewart, which could have happened, you know. Okay, so the tenants that he had in there ran off. You know, they were scared. They're like, something's freaky with this house. There's ghosts and ghost dogs, and we've already had a ghost cat in one of my stories, so ghost dogs, yeah, I can kind of believe it. So, later on, this Stewart hires an investigation team of 2 people. And the 2 people get 35 guests to come over for a party. Now, it didn't say how long the party lasted. I'm guessing a few nights, because a lot of stuff happens to them. They hear a lot of things, and they start coming up with reasons, which is what investigators do. They come in, they explore the house, they try to figure out what could be causing this, instead of just jumping, oh, it's a ghost. So, they blame it on owls, water pipes, servants, which I don't even know if they were around. And then, after they debunked all of those things, they started accusing each other, which is a little scary. So they were all in this house together, they all had guns, you know, they're freaking out a little bit, mass hysteria, you know, whatever. Good party. It's a party. Whatever. Probably drinks too. And later on, they see a black dog. Black Cocker Spaniel dog. And they see like little apparitions. They see little paws up on the tables. And they hear thumping dog tails. And they hear dog noises. And they also see a nun and a fist holding a crucifix. So that was said to be Major Stewart's sister, who died 16 years ago, and she was a nun. So they're seeing his sister and him as the Cocker Spaniel. And the voices they're hearing is probably them talking to each other, is what I'm assuming. You know, it makes sense, right? Or they're trying to call out to the living, you know, just to say, hey, I'm here. So anyway, at the end of the night, or how many nights it took, all 35 of them said that it was haunted, except for one. So it's a little scary right there. When 34 people out of 35 people say that your house is haunted, I think I'd probably find another house. Although it might be fun to have like a little ghost dog. You can like shred a ball and throw it down the hall. See if it comes back to you. Ghost ball. Ghost balls. So anyway, fun little story about a ghost dog. Thank you for sending it in. This has been Mabel McDuff, and you were watching Documented Ghost Stories. So, have a good night.